First week of SuperCoach finals, and it was another frustrating week. Usually you're happy with a 2,400 plus score, but when everyone else is pushing 2,500, 2,600, this score just doesn't compare. Got 2,409 and suffered another bad drop in the rankings, dropping just over 700 spots. According to SuperCoach, I won negative 36 out of negative 51 league matchups. I don't know what's going on there, but I won 2 out of 3. Unfortunately, that loss came in Shorty's league, but I'll talk about that later. Let's move on to the team. A much better effort from the defense this week, with the GWS guys, Williams and Whitfield, leading the way. Crisp, Stewart, Hearn all solid. Lloyd a little down on what we're used to seeing, but it's okay. Again, the midfield was hurt by the lack of a big name in McRae, Bontempelli, Treloar. All of those guys went over 150, and of course I had none of them, and that really hurt the side this week. I didn't pick those guys just because of their ownership. I wanted that pod over them, but on the flip side, they're owned by 20+% for a reason, and they've shown it the past few weeks, and it's really hurt me. But it was Nat Fyfe leading the way with the 144. Absolutely destroyed Geelong. Probably the most frustrating game I've watched from the Cats since the elimination final. Don't know what's going on with the team, but just really frustrating to watch at the moment. A pleasant surprise from Matt Crouch with 35 touches and 2 goals. It's about time we got this sort of a score from him, so it's good to see that performance. You take that from Dunkley and Neal. Sloan, a little bit below his best at the moment. You'd like to see him step it up with Adelaide pushing for finals. Paddy Cripps, not great. And the 2 pods and Duncan and Kennedy really hurt me this week, that's for sure. Gawn and Grundy just keep doing their thing. Gawn as vice took that, got the 268, so that was good. And in the forward line, Rowan Marshall was good. This is his first score below 110 since round 11. Prior to this score, his lowest since round 11 had been 116, so it just goes to show how good he's been from that point. Paddy Dangerfield had a great first quarter, and then he was a no-show afterwards. Really disappointing. Travis Boak fought through the Dylan Clark tag pretty well. Michael Walters, he starred along with Fyfe. Heaney and Kelly, really good stuff from them. So that'll do it for the team. Vice captain and captain will be interesting, with Gawn and Grundy taking on each other. Of course, Gawn went 153 on Queen's birthday, but Grundy wasn't quite 100%, so I'm not sure that's going to happen again. Plus, Gawn did get a career high in touches, and I don't think that will happen again. So Vice will go to Neal against the Suns. Captaincy, I'm not sure. Could go to Fyfe, but he might cop the steal tag. Cripps maybe against Richmond. They don't tag, but Cripps has been a bit up and down. It's either he's an absolute monster or he has an off game, so I don't know. But he just came off a bad score, so we know what happened last time. 73 against the Suns. Goes for 150 the week after against Adelaide, so maybe Cripps. Maybe Dunkley. I feel like Dylan Clark would go to Bont, so could go Dunkley against Essendon. Of course, you got the Geelong guys, Danger and Kelly, but yeah, I don't know with either of them at the moment. We'll put on Dunkley, but hopefully Lachie Neale does the job. Moving on to leagues, in my own league I beat Ross, helped by a couple of poor performances from Cunnington and Logue. Got me over the line, through to the prelim. Don't have to worry about matchups this week, although of course I'll be keeping an eye on the semis. We'll be taking on the winner of the matchup between Nick and Jabin. Both have really good teams, so that will definitely be interesting to keep up with. We've got Ross and Owen as well in the semis. I think Owen will get over the line in that one. And the other men in the prelim, Nathan, coming off a score of 2,610. He's been on a roll lately. I've plugged his channel before, I'll do it again. I'll put his channel link in the description. You can go give his videos a watch. And in Shorty's league, I took a loss. I'm going to have to use my second chance this week against Harry. Not sure how his team looks, not sure which pods we have at the moment. I've got to give that a look for sure. But anything can happen. I finished second, had first spot for a while in this league, but could be going out in the straight sets. Really need my pods to stand up. Duncan and Kennedy, really underwhelming. I'll take a look at the matchup now, actually. I want to see who really needs to stand up this week. So we've surprisingly got a fair few pods in this matchup. The GWS and Sydney guys will need to stand up for sure. He's got Trelaw, who's been in unreal form, and he's coming off a 178, I think he got. He's got Bonta McRae, no Dunkley. So I'm going to have to hope that Dunkley's the guy who leads the way for the Dogs. No Duncan, of course. Sloan, going to need a big game from him. And Hearn as well. He has Burgess there, that's because Jezza Cameron was out. So we'll have to keep an eye on team selections to see if Cameron comes back. And of course, he's got Grundy in place of Bynes. So this will be interesting. Hopefully Sicily has a down game too. So that'll do it. Hopefully you guys went well this week. Surely you guys went better than me. Good luck to everyone in an elimination matchup heading into this weekend. And I'll see you guys in the next video.